suing today because I felt violated by the defendant.
Oh, but I'm not finished. I'm not finished.
Go ahead.
This is just the tip of the iceberg. Him wearing the jersey.
Sir, let me explain one thing to you, okay?
I was at a party, went crazy. The Saints fans are insane. I'm not going to get all into that, but
I give the directives, okay?
ultimately it's not my fault.
So you have your chance, and I'll tell him when to speak.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Don't
sorry.
speak until you are spoken to, okay?
Cajun Court with Justice Jackie.
Looks like you're a real live. In Louisiana, we say, show me something. You all are in Justice Jackie's court. Judgment for the plaintiff. Drugs. If I had my way, I'd put you in jail right now. Wait, hold up. And you will be casting this judgment for the people, by Justice Jackie.
Cameras up. Cajun Court. Take one. Action.
The plaintiff is suing the defendant because he destroyed his mother's urn and sexually assaulted his girlfriend at his fantasy football party.
I'm suing today because I felt violated by the defendant.
He believes the defendant was so out of control because he's a diehard Cowboys fan and most of the guests were Saints fans. The defendant is countersuing for the cost of a ticket he received for driving around with burning coals. He was in charge of cooking for the fantasy football party, but drove off after the altercation with the plaintiff.
I was at a party, went crazy. The Saints fans are insane. I'm not going to get all into that.
He denies the claims of sexual assault and offered to bring his dustbuster to clean up the ashes.
Ultimately, it's not my fault.
Cajun Court TV starts right now.
Cajun Court is now in session. There'll be no talking, no chewing, no cell phones. The Honorable Justice Jackie is presiding. All the litigants have been sworn in. This is case number 314, Gameday.
Good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon, Your Honor.
Gameday. Okay, I see we have the Saints over here, and then we have the Dallas Cowboys.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, Dallas, I think they won 11 in a row.
We ain't doing too bad.
Let's do something that's a little unorthodox.
That's a fluke, Your Honor.
Okay, well,
Just a fluke.
how many Saints fans do we have in the audience today? Right in the Wow. And Cowboys?
Original.
All right.
This is Louisiana.
Well, unfortunately, we do have to make a decision. I did have the opportunity to read your complaint, fantasy football party. You know, I'm a female, but I know a little about fantasy football.
Okay, first of all, Your Honor, I didn't invite him. My friend did. The defendant's brother, he wanted to bring him along. He convinced me to bring him along because he had the barbecue pit. I needed a place to cook my ribs. So
that sounds like a good party.
Well, the thing is, I'm a
that
part
good.
of an elite group. I'm really passionate about our fantasy football league, and basically, I want my money. I want my money. The defendant here disrespected me with, he's still wearing the jersey.
He has a right to wear his jersey.
Well,
you know that,
I
right?
understand that. And I told him I wasn't a Cowboy fan. He knew that.
That's
You know,
'cause you've
his
been
brother brought him
brainwashed.
along.
Did he have on his shirt at your house?
Well, you know what? He didn't have it on when he first got there. He didn't
It's
have it on
football.
at first.
So he
After
had a truck with some ribs, so you didn't
No,
see
the thing is, he had a regular shirt on. He
Explain
had a
it to
neutral
me.
shirt on.
Okay.
He didn't have anything that,
Okay.
that signified who he was with, but he knew who we were with.
Okay.
So we got through setting everything up. You know, he had his barbecue pit. Well, that was fine. Then he put on the jersey. But certain things you don't say, and I think he crossed the line with that.
Well, you can joke about the Saints all day. I mean, come on.
but the thing is, it's the Saints group.
And will you give him an opportunity? I'm interested to hear about the Dallas Cowboys, but let me just hear from him first, okay?
Okay.
You have your opportunity. So you have your chance, and I'll tell him when to speak.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Don't
sorry.
speak until you are spoken to, okay?
Okay.
Okay, now I'm going to let you go on and proceed because I want to hear what he has to say.
Okay.
Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and catch all the episodes and more on YouTube.
Brighten your home with beautiful lighting from House of Carpets and Lighting. Indoor and outdoor ceiling fans, exterior lighting, and home accessories. House of Carpets and Lighting has it all. Visit House of Carpets and Lighting, Uri Drive in Pennsylvania in Shreveport.
Clip in and get ready. Shreveport's first indoor cycling studio. Psycho for Cycling Spin Studio. 1711 Marshall Street. Classes Monday through Thursday, 12:15 to 1 p.m. 5:30 p.m. to 6:15 p.m. and 6:30 to 7:15 p.m. Saturday, 10 a.m. to 10:45 a.m. and 11 a.m. to 11:45. Team classes ages 12 through 17. 4 p.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Thursday. 318-655-6191 for more information. Or go online. PsychoForCycling.com. Psycho for Cycling Spin Studio.
Some things are not what they appear to be. Other things are exactly what they appear to be. The 306 horsepower Lexus IS 350. As aggressive as it looks. See Lexus of Shreveport, Bossier City.
It was October 2nd, and another day, that's my birthday.
Who was playing on that day?
The Falcons and us.
Okay.
The Saints. You know, we've had a bad season, you know, and he had a good season, walking or parading around in this Dallas jersey. He had a Dallas jersey.
It's not going very well at all. I go to these NFL games, and I see people drunk, and they get all excited. They fight each other. And guess what? At the end of the day, but however, you know what happens? In situations just like this, you end up in court, you know, and you're asking for how much? Tell me how much you're asking for here.
I'm asking for $2,800.
Okay, so you go to these NFL games, football games, and these players, you know how much money they make? They make millions of dollars, don't they? Millions of dollars. And the fans go out there, you know, these fans go out there and they get drunk and they get DWIs and they fight and they get beat up and they get cut up. Some of them get shot, you know?
Spirit of the game,
and then guess what? They go to jail, they got these problems, the NFL players, you know, good game, and they go with their money, they go on home and they're just fine. So a bunch of, you know, a lot of times it's foolishness, so sometimes we have to come to our senses, even though we like these teams, okay?
At no point did I start this. This was not something I came in to, this hothead Aints player,
so
hothead Aints fan wants to go ahead and try to get me then, but yeah, that's fine.
No, but I'm not finished. I'm not finished.
Go ahead.
This is just the tip of the iceberg, him wearing the jersey.
Sir, let me explain one thing to you, okay? I give the directives, okay? Okay? So you have your chance, and I'll tell him when to speak.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Don't speak until you are spoken to, okay? Okay, now I'm going to let you go on and proceed because I want to hear what he has to say.
Okay, all right. And we scored a touchdown, you know, and it was heightened or whatever, and I guess he thought that was derogatory because we scored a touchdown, and he slaps my girl on.
Sir, okay.
I mean, I don't know what else to say.
I would appreciate if you
on the backside or
that was a complete
you know, I mean,
misunderstanding.
that's you know, really that's a sexual offense in my household. You know, and he claims, oh, I didn't know who it was. So when I saw it,
she didn't complain.
I carried my football around, and you know, it was a reaction.
Are you
I threw it
right-handed or
at
left hand?
I'm right-handed, so
okay,
I threw it at
You didn't go left. If you threw that football, you threw it to right hand. And what happened when you threw that football?
I mean, he deflected it, and that goes figure. He's supposed to caught it, if anything.
Well,
but you know,
like
he's a
Saints
Dallas
player.
Cowboy, so he can't catch anything anyway.
And then he passes like his team, so of course it's going to be incomplete.
Okay.
I mean,
I'm going to give you a chance. I want to hear what you have to say. So he deflected and what happened once he deflected that ball?
He deflected the ball, and the ball ricochets, and it hits the urn, breaking the urn. My mother's ashes are in there. I keep my mother in the room with me.
Sure
I feel that she loves the Saints. She loves LSU. She loves everything about it, Louisiana. So when I had her in there, I know because I take her from my room into the living room on the mantle for every game. And it breaks, the ashes are everywhere.
I offer my dust buster.
Look, I go left. He should pay for that.
I offer my dust buster.
If he would have caught the ball, it wouldn't have ricocheted, but you can't catch the ball.
If you'd have threw it anywhere near me.
Plaintiff, I've had enough, but let me hear from the defendant. Just because you got a little angel going on right now with all these games you won, don't mean I can't shut it down.
We got enough Super Bowl rings to back us up, so. I just show up. I show up. I'm invited to this place. It's fine. You know. Never
You just
been
show
here.
up and
Never been here. I get offered.
Plaintiff, don't make me cut this short. And again, I like both Cowboys and the Saints. Just because you got a little angel going on right now with all these games you won, don't mean I can't shut it down. Okay.
We got enough Super Bowl rings to back us up.
But tell me your side. Let's get to the point.
Well, I show up at this party. I get invited to.
I can't hear very well.
I'm sorry.
Could you speak up?
I get invited to this party. I show up thinking we're going to have a good time. I really think there was going to be a problem with teams and all that nonsense. I mean, everybody can root for who you want to root for. I mean, it's just the way it goes. But so we use my cooker. I'm cooking his ribs, which weren't that good. The sauce wasn't good. It was bad.
So you weren't really happy to be there. I mean,
Well, I was. I thought it was going to be good at first, but then after I saw the intensity of how these people are about
your brother Saints or Dallas Cowboys?
He's Saints.
Oh, you say okay.
But the whole slapping on the butt thing was a misunderstanding. It was somebody. I thought she was somebody I had been talking to.
So you did.
I did,
You knew.
but I didn't know. I did not know. If I'd have known, I
So how much
might not have done
you
it.
had to drink? Just tell me that.
How much have I had to drink?
Yes.
I mean, you lose count after
Too much.
a little bit. I mean,
Sir, I'm about to throw your case out.
it was more than
3 strikes and you're going to be out. I don't have to hear this.
Sorry, Your Honor.
You know, I've been talking with somebody before halftime and kind of joking back and
So you were
forth.
too drunk to know who you were slapping?
Well,
on the butt?
after a while, beer goggles make you see things that.
You were pretty drunk then.
You know, I was headed that way.
Did she slap you back?
No, she
what
giggled,
Did she do?
and I think he got mad because of that, because she kind of smiled. But, you know, that's like I said.
Oh, so his girlfriend was smiling.
Man, I think if that was his girlfriend, I really don't know who it was.
I saw it, Your Honor. She wasn't smiling. It was more like a surprise. You know how you're embarrassed.
It was a good
when
surprise.
someone does something they don't have any business doing.
It was one of them good surprises. Like when you get up on Christmas.
It was more like
and you got a
shock,
car or
Your Honor.
something.
It wasn't like giggly. It was more like, oh God, like this really happened.
So
I saw it.
Oh
and,
God, I'm gonna get his
I'm
number
protective.
type thing.
I'm not the type of person. I'm not a punk. I'm not gonna let him do that. I know he knew who that was. You can't tell me. Oh, so you mean to tell me what she was facing you and
He comes
you just
in with a
done that?
baseball bat.
Baseball bat?
Baseball bat. I guess he's trying to chase me off.
Is that true, plaintiff?
Yes, Your Honor. That's true. I mean, when he hit the iron, I went left.
You're like a strong man. You need a bat. You can use your hands?
No, I mean, you know, if
why
I
these
started,
people
I
always
wanted
get
to
a
finish
gun,
it
a
because
bat,
I mean, he
whatever.
was disrespecting
Well, I'm
me.
glad it wasn't a
Look,
gun. I mean,
I wonder why people can't have just a good old-fashioned fist fight.
yeah. No, that's out of the way nowadays.
So the coals were burning. Where was the meat?
They were still in there. I offered it to the cops. They didn't want any, but.
You mean you tried to bribe them?
Oh, I mean, I bribed.
The
I mean,
officers?
they gave me a ticket, $680.
So you got to get a gun. You got to kids. You know.
No,
just
I didn't have a gun. I had a bat. I chose
Well, as he come at me,
the best thing that I had at the time.
as
What
I
was
blocked
available?
him, we kind of scuffled over the bat, which turned my wrist. And
And you're suing for?
Well, part of it lost wages. 3 days worth of work.
And
I was
why?
out. I couldn't move it. And I went, I have the thing here
Okay.
showing.
Let me see that evidence.
3 days lost wages from a hurt wrist that I couldn't do anything with. It just got back to where I could move it now.
It seems like you was in your countersuit. You were stopped by
Yes, ma'am.
officers. Tell me about that.
Well, after he taxed me, I leave abruptly as fast as I could, get out the house, because I didn't know. I mean, he's turning on me. I don't know how many other ones are going to do it, because these Saints fans are obviously crazed and
Excuse me, say that again?
crazed people.
Okay.
So
We got a lot of Saints fans in here. You better be careful.
well, hopefully I make it to my car, because I know how they are. As I'm leaving, I get in my truck and I leave. I'm driving down the highway. I didn't know this was a law, but you can get pulled over for having hot coals burning in a.
So the coals were burning. Where was the meat?
It was still in there. I offered it to the cops. They didn't want any, but.
You mean you tried to bribe the cops?
Oh, I mean, I bribed.
The
I mean,
officer?
they gave me a ticket, $680.
600. Okay, let me see that. Now, who purchased the meat?
Oh, that's
He did.
me, Your Honor.
He did.
That's my meat. And the ingredients with the meat. It's more than just the meat. It's the ingredients. And
So
down
you
south
trying
ingredients.
to get money back for the ingredients? What,
Oh,
salt and pepper?
yes, ma'am. Absolutely. The urn and the meat. And the ingredients with the meat.
And your total claim is?
$2,800, Your Honor.
Her
Oh, I see
wrist
this
did
ticket.
everything. It not only it messed up my social life, it messed up everything.
You have been drinking.
social
Luckily,
life.
I don't see a DUI.
What your wrist got to do with your social life?
Hey, you worry about your business, I worry about mine.
Don't y'all talk to each other, talk to me. Not necessary for you to talk to each other because I have to make the decision. Okay? You could have gotten into a wreck.
Yes, ma'am. I was in fear of my life. I was trying to get away. Not the best judgment call in the world. I know.
It's pretty dangerous. You might want to consider that.
Yeah, I know. Now I know. After this, I didn't know it was a law.
So you wanted the plaintiff to pay for that ticket?
Yes, ma'am. Ticket and lost wages.
Okay.
I mean, I got to make a living.
I also have my documents here.
Yeah,
the urn, a
please.
picture of the urn before it was destroyed. You got to have ashes all over people's feet, all over the place. I can't get those
Is there a
ashes
cost
back.
of that
And I
urn?
also have the ribs that I bought and the ingredients.
The urn was plexiglass.
The urn
And
was
so
not
you didn't consider
plexiglass.
leaving the ribs at the house?
Dude, they were cooking, so I mean, like I said, I was getting away. I took off, didn't even think about it.
Who ate the ribs?
My dogs.
Your what?
You gave
My
them-
dogs. Yeah, I threw them away. I ain't gonna have nothing a Saints fan has. I shouldn't even been there.
It says here, crystal urn, $300. You're asking for $2,000.
Yes, ma'am.
What make you think that you're supposed to get $2,000? Tell me.
Because those my mother ashes in there. You can't get those back. Those are priceless.
You can't get her back either.
Absolutely, but the ashes are all over the place. And a lot of people don't know that cremation is just as expensive as a burial. So that costs a lot more than just the urn itself. When you cremate a
But
body,
sir,
that's $3,000.
I understand. Well, okay, well,
Well, you still got
let's
the
take
ashes.
that.
Just
Sir?
shake the rug out. I'm sorry.
Mr. Cowboy?
I apologize.
Hold up. Okay. But you you want him to pay for what you did, for you were
He should have caught the
responsible.
ball.
He should have, so you.
He should have caught the ball. He reflected. That was his decision to reflect it, and wherever it goes is really up to him. It's not that I threw the ball. It's what he did when he
It's up to
hit it,
physics.
when he missed the catch.
Okay.
So I
Physics
caught him with
determines
something
that,
else, a
not me.
baseball bat.
Okay. Well, basically, you took the law in your own hands.
Absolutely.
And so
He decided to.
Sir, did he hit you with that bat?
We wrestled. He didn't hit me with it. We wrestled over it, and as we wrestled, I twisted my.
So
He
you lucky
ran out
didn't
before
call
I
the
could
police
really
on you,
get to
and
him.
you got
But, I
arrested
mean,
for-
because he was in my house and violated. He sexually assaulted my girlfriend. He broke my urn with my mom's ashes in.
She
He
didn't
came
file
with
a
the
report.
jersey. That's 3 strikes right there.
Your girlfriend didn't complain, right?
Yeah, she complained. She was in shock. And before
Not to the police.
I had to protect her. I mean, that's one of the
With the
rules
baseball bat.
of dating me. Well, I mean, he's not a small guy either. You know, and he was drunk and disorderly.
This fight may have been better than that. But hey, that's neither here nor
I mean,
there. That's neither
it was a
here nor there. I
reflection.
tell you what,
Your Honor.
let me take a brief recess and I'll come back with my decision.
Enjoy y'all Super Bowl.
Yeah, see you in the Super Bowl in 20 years.
Yeah. Y'all can watch from the stands.
For more information, visit CajunCourtTV.com. For more information, visit CajunCourtTV.com.
I was raised in the lower bottoms of Allendale, Shreveport, Louisiana. My mother had 6 children with no support, but her hard work and guidance from spiritual leaders gave us hope. But I was determined to succeed against the odds, giving back to my community by helping people get justice through mediation will make a difference for everyone. I am here to expedite your dispute in mediation. One day at a time, one dispute at a time. We're back before the court. Plaintiff, you brought this claim. You're asking me to make a decision in reference to you had a fantasy football
Yes, ma'am.
party, and you became upset with the defendant here, and threw your mama's ashes all over the place, which is, I would think it's a no, but I assume based on the evidence that I've heard that you were drinking and lost it because the defendant here had touched your girlfriend.
Absolutely.
And so you wanted him to pay for the ashes, the wasted, the spilled ashes and vase for $300.
Because, Your Honor, if I may, if he wouldn't have been drunk like he was, he wouldn't have acted a certain way.
Who provided the alcohol?
What's that?
Who provided the alcohol?
I mean, I had the alcohol is at my house, but it's up to him on how much he drinks. And I don't know how much he had to drink before he got there.
Okay, and I know that
They were
his
drinking
brother
when they
was
got there.
invited by his brother, but you allowed him to remain. But it.
I mean, I didn't
As
know
far
how
as
he
I'm
would act. I mean,
concerned-
that was something that he done quickly. I don't know. I mean, it was just out of the blue. He pulled. I didn't know how drunk he was. So when he touched my girlfriend in that manner, that's when I knew, okay, you're out of control.
But I can promise
So
you,
you pay-
it wouldn't have got broke if you wouldn't have thrown
Sir,
that ball.
I'm trying to make a decision, if you will allow
You
me.
should have caught it. You should have
You
caught
should
the
have
ball.
thrown better.
Okay.
Maybe
I
practice
mean, you
that
saw
arm.
it coming at you, and you.
Wait, sir,
Maybe practice
sir.
that arm a little
Wait,
bit.
Wait.
Instead of that mouth.
His wrist was probably already broke if he couldn't
Hello,
even catch it.
hello. This is, let me remind you, this is Justice Jack in my courtroom. And I'm about tired of y'all being disrespectful.
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes, Your Honor.
It's
Sorry.
been a long day, and I'm trying to get to the bottom of it.
Ma'am.
And since you're disrespectful, I could penalize you. But I want to be fair, though. But I think you should take responsibility for allowing yourself. You invited these people to your home. You supplied them with alcohol, even though you didn't invite him. Your guest invited him, and you never told him to leave, and you accepted him. You gave him money for the ribs.
No,
Right.
no, I bought the ribs. I
You
was
bought
just
the
using
ribs, okay.
yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
just-
I was just using his
$680.
equipment to cook the ribs.
Okay, so $680
Should've
for your
paid for
ribs.
that.
So he took your ribs on down the street. They rolling down the street somewhere.
By his own
He gets
admission.
a ticket.
He-
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
I tell you what.
He decided to do something that stupid while he was in that particular
I tell you
situation.
what. You know what? I think this goes
After being
both
attacked.
ways. I think you know what?
You should have been
my
attacked.
My judgment.
I mean,
is,
what would you have done if you
tell
were
you
me?
what.
If I'd have done that,
I
I
tell
got
you,
drunk
sir,
at your house.
you paid
and then
him
Just
for his
asked you to
rib-
leave. That'd have been it.
you would have asked me to leave. Okay.
Case dismissed. Dismiss. You get nothing. Nothing. Plaintiff, nothing. Defendant, you get nothing either.
Your Honor.
I'm the winner here. I'm the winner. Because I told you both. You both been disrespectful. I was about to give you $680 at least. I'm sorry for your mom's ashes all over the floor.
And
But
that's
this is where
more
it goes
important
when
than
you
the
drink.
ribs.
You know what? Sometimes you bully. Y'all get to drinking, and then you want somebody to make a decision. I don't mind making a decision. You disrespect your household, but you're not going to come here and disrespect my court.
I'm sorry, Your Honor.
You can't do it and expect me to give you what you want. And sir, next time you decide you want to drive down the street, I'm not going to make him pay for your ticket. That's your responsibility. You should have given him his reels back, though.
Yeah, they weren't that good.
And he fed them to the dogs, Your Honor.
Okay, mediation over. And next time you learn to keep your mouth shut. And sir,
I was just
You
trying to
did nothing
state.
either.
I was just trying to state my case, Your Honor. That's all I was doing.
well, you're disrespectful.
He don't know how to
Case
shut
closed.
up. He just talk. Cowboy America's team.
It's all about the Saints,
No,
baby.
it ain't got nothing to do with them Saints.
504, baby.
There you go.
How about, 0 and 12, whatever? Come on.
Yeah.
Enjoy y'all Super Bowl.
Yeah, see you in the Super Bowl in 20 years.
Yeah. Well, yeah, y'all can watch from the stands.